Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Trek YT here, or Nick, back with another episode of the Uprising SMP, and we're going to start things off in this base with this enchanting. As you can see, I have 33 levels, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to enchant a pick. I'm going to do a new pick just because I don't want to do one that's already half broken. I want to get a good pick that I can use to mine out a lot of things, because that's something we're going to be doing in this episode, and I also want a sword that's enchanted, so that way, I know, just a little bit of a stronger sword. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. So starting off, let's actually grab some lapis so we can actually enchant. So we're going to need a total of this. So let's throw this in here. What are we getting? Efficiency 4, not bad. That's not bad. The only thing I wish is I had unbreaking on that, but that's fine. And then, wait, actually, yeah. Now we're going to do Bane of Arthropods. Ugh. Oh, come on. That sucks. I don't know if I want that. I don't really want that. Let's see what we can get. What would we do if we enchanted another pick? Efficiency 4 again. You know what I'm going to do this. Just efficiency 4, that's great. Okay. This pick, I'm going to replace this pick with this one. And then let's see how much it costs to combine these two. Boom, efficiency 5, breaking 3. Oh, and there goes the anvil. I'm breaking 3. Boom. That's not bad. What are we going to get on the sword now if we throw it back in here? Fire aspect if we had level 30. Let's see. What about now? Okay, one more torch. And fire aspect 1. Let's do it. Why not? I just need I need something enchanted, just so that way if I ever I don't have the most amazing armor, so there's a possibility that the lacking of a good sword could, well, I still got Bane of Arthropods, so whatever, that's fine. At least we have fire aspect now, so when we ever hit something, then I guess we get our food. So one thing that I want to update you guys on really quick is this, I guess, chicken farm. It's actually working really well now. One thing they did have to do is they shut it off overnight one time because people were lagging because there was a sizable amount of entities. Right now there's just barely 100 entities, so there's about 100 chickens in there. So this is working great. I've been using this just to stock up my food, and we have a ton of feathers, which will come in handy to make arrows if I choose to, I guess. So let's move on to our next thing right now. I think what we're going to do is something that I started on my stream. So on my stream, we didn't do too much. I showed off a little bit of our new area, and then I also started, I guess, digging out a nether tunnel path. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to dig out that fully, so that way we have a direct, clear path from this nether portal inside the nether to the other nether portal, so that way we don't have to worry about mobs and stuff like that as much. And we're going to purdy it up a little bit, and we're going to add like an ice run thing and probably a cart track. So let's jump over to the nether and I'll meet you there. So I'm in the nether right now. This is the, I guess, tower that we built to where the nether portal is going to be. The nether portal is going to be way up high. Actually, do I have blocks on me? No, I do not. So I'm going to go ahead and mine some blocks real quick just because I need some blocks to get up there. I don't know what happened, where the rest of those blocks went. So let's go like this. Ooh, efficiency 5 is great. So this is going to make it a lot easier for me to mine blocks or the netherrack when we're up there, because we have to basically hollow out like I believe a 7x5, I want to say a 7x5 area, so that way I guess I don't know, we just need a 7x5 because that's what my design so far is suiting. So I'll meet you guys up there and then we'll start digging it out. So now we're up here. I'm actually gonna throw a torch down. I'm not sure, I tried to adjust my gamma so that way you guys would be able to see better, but I'm not exactly sure if it's working or not because I haven't actually recorded since then. So this tunnel goes way down there, like 100 or so blocks, and then it goes to the left about 100 or so blocks. So we're gonna go ahead and dig this out. We should go pretty quick with this new pickaxe, and I'll get you guys closer towards the end once we finally finish this. So I'll catch you guys then. So there we go, guys. We actually just dug out, not all of it, we haven't dug out the ceiling enough, but we did dig out how wide it's gonna be, and it's decently long. I'm just going to show you guys real quick while I'm placing some torches. So basically this tunnel is going to be going to our new base. We're going to start that new base here in like the next couple of episodes or so. I may, at the end of this episode, I'll jump over there and show you guys a little bit of the area, but right now we're going to work on creating this tunnel. We might end up gathering some materials as well to actually design the tunnel, but for right now we're just going to dig it out. But yes, I guess the biome that is going to be in, it's like a birch forest, but we're actually planning on taking out all the birch trees just because I hate the look of a birch tree. I just really like the idea of where this biome is. It has a lot of other biomes around it. It has an ocean monument really close by that we can do something with in the future, and it's next to the ocean. I don't know, it just seems really right for me. So I guess towards the end of the episode I'll show you guys off that little area. And so right now what we're going to do is we're going to dig up a little bit higher, and then we'll go get materials for designing. So we're actually over in a flat world, a creative world. I just want to show you guys what I've come up with. This may not be the finalized design, but actually it might be the finalized design. I'm going to do a little bit, I guess, tweaking with it. So I kind of like it so far. Basically, I need a semi-simple design because it's going to be going for like several hundred blocks, like 100 to 200 blocks. So I need something that I can easily repeat. So basically, it'll just stack on each other. So it'll be like one here, and then one there, and then continue. It's going to go on forever. And so also what I really like about this is this, I guess, running path makes you run really fast, and the optional minecart if we please. So this is going to take a decent amount of resources to get. We're going to have to go find a mesa biome, even though I do know where one is, and then we're going to have to get a lot of andesite. That shouldn't be too hard, and then a ton of stone, which really shouldn't be too hard either. So this is basically a lot of stones and then the occasional clay and glass, so that's not going to be too hard. I'm going to go ahead and finish digging out that tunnel, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to start probably jumping over to the mesa biome. So guys, look at our pick right now. We're only down to 46 durability. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go back to base real quick and repair it. But this is what I've done so far. Still have to dig out this side. And then we have this whole long, it's way longer than this side that we have to also clear out. So this is going to take a little bit. This didn't actually take too long because the pick is actually amazing. But the only problem is it goes through so many durability so fast because we're just mining so many blocks. So we might have to repair this pick 2 or 3 times before we're actually done. And that's going to start costing levels eventually, so we may eventually have to abandon this pick eventually, but hopefully it'll last us through at least just digging out this part, because that would be absolutely amazing, because then we won't have to dig it out anymore and we'll be done with it. So I guess we're gonna go back to base real quick and I'll meet you guys there. You know what I was thinking? You know what would actually be a lot better for repairing is we should eventually find a villager that will give us diamond tools for emeralds, and we should just use him because wasting our diamonds is pretty annoying. So we're gonna have to use, I guess, we're only gonna be left with 4 diamonds, so that kind of sucks, but you know, it's fine. I'm gonna actually dump all this netherrack in a chest really quick. So we're just gonna have to end up using up all our diamonds. Well, that means we'll have to go ahead and do another Abba caving eventually, and I'll do an adjustment to Abba caving. So I had a suggestion that I actually time-lapse or show little snippets of me getting the ores, and I may actually do that because that sounds a lot cooler than just showing you guys what I got at the end. We also will do that as well, but we'll add that little portion into the Abba caving. So let's see how many levels this is going to cost. Oh, we don't have an anvil, so actually let's go in here. I'm actually going to steal some of his iron just because he has a lot more, and it's already in block form, and he has an anvil in there too, but I'm just going to make a new one. That's fine. Okay, so let's make an anvil like this. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Anvil. Hopefully this doesn't cost too many levels. I know eventually after the more times you repair it, it costs more and more. So only 3 levels to start, but I have this feeling that next time we try to repair it, it's going to be a lot more. So that's 1 time repaired, and I'm pretty sure we can repair at least 4 times before it gets ridiculously overpriced, I guess. So we'll go ahead, we'll go back, finish up mining, and then we'll start gathering materials. So I'll meet you guys back up there. We were so close. As you can see right here, guys, we're at 0 durability. That means we only have like 1 or 2 hits left before the pick breaks, and I'm not going to let that happen because this is a decent pick and I want to keep it going. So we're going to go ahead and fix this pickup. We're going to jump back to the base real quick, and we're going to fix that pickup. Come over here, finish up mining this. We're going to do the rest of this mining off camera. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to build the nether portal up there. We actually have a nether portal down there. So we're actually going to go ahead to the nether portal down there instead. But eventually in next episode, what we're going to do in between next episode or this episode and next episode, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to gather a ton of materials so that way we can go ahead and just bam out, just freaking just destroy, just slay this, just make it beautiful is basically what I'm trying to say. I'm just making it stupid. So we're gonna go ahead and head back to base, and the next episode we are actually gonna fill up this entire thing, and it's gonna be beautiful, and it's gonna be a nice tunnel all the way from here to all the way down there. So I'm gonna head you back to the base. So we're gonna go ahead and grab we're gonna leave 1 diamond. That kind of sucks. That means next episode we're probably gonna want to go ahead and also go for a little mining trip next episode. We're gonna go ahead, make 1 more pick. Hopefully I want to see how many levels this jumps from repairing this pick. If this stays down at 3, that means I'm pretty sure they changed something, but I don't think they changed something. So this is probably going to be like 8 levels or something now, 5 levels. See how it goes up a little bit? It's going to go up a little bit, and eventually it's going to be, I'm pretty sure, out of a price range. I think there's like a point where you can't repair it anymore. It just doesn't let you. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go mine the rest of that, and then we're going to jump over to the new place that I'm going to set up. So here it is, guys. This is what our new area is going to look like. It's going to look way different eventually. What we did in the live stream is this all used to be birch trees all the way up here and stuff, and we kind of just got rid of it, I guess. So we chopped down a lot of those trees. We also started burning them down, but then it became night and it got a little dangerous. So this is what it looks like. Over there is the mesa biome, and then like over there-ish is the ocean temple. So those are eventually going to be utilized. Actually, we are going to utilize the clay from the mesa here in a little bit in the next clip or so. So I just want to show you guys, give you guys a rough idea of what I'm thinking about of this area. So in this area, what I really like is this U shape right here that leads right to the water. And what I thought would be pretty cool is if we had like a castle wall on this side, castle wall on that side, and then this was like the grand entrance, and then we could even throw like a castle wall along this, or maybe make it like shops and stuff along like like a dock or something. I'm not exactly sure. So it would come in like this, and then this would all be base. I want to do sort of like half underground, half above base. So this may be like a big like grand going down underground right here. And we're not going to go too much farther past maybe like that tree over there, just because I don't really need to go too far in the birch forest, because it's only going to be my personal base. We may expand over that thing over there. It's just kind of more birch forest over that way. It kind of goes on for a while, so we may expand over there if we ever try to do some farms or something like that. Maybe we'll make a slime farm or something. I don't know where the slime chunks are in this area, so I'm not exactly sure. So this is what it looks like from the water. If you go about 1,000 blocks or so that way, you'll run back into our spawn home, and over there, just right over past that tree that you can barely see, is the mesa. So we're gonna go ahead. I actually have all the wood still from cutting down all those trees in this chest over here. I left them here from last stream. So let's see. We're gonna grab some wood. Not that. We're gonna grab some wood, and we're gonna turn this into a boat, and we're actually gonna go boat over to the mesa biome and start grabbing some hardened clay that we can eventually turn into the right kind of clay, the blue stain clay. So I'm gonna head over there right now. So I'm actually just going the opposite way of the mesa biome. It's over there. Going this way because I want to know exactly where this ocean monument is. What I did is I put the seed in like a little, I guess, I don't know what it was some website that told me a little bit about this area. So it showed me where some biomes were in this area. And it said there was also an ocean monument over here. So I want to know where that is. It should be somewhere in this ocean, like right over here. I'm not exactly sure where that is. We will eventually raid that, and I do want to turn it into a farm because I feel like utilizing that would be amazing. Where is this thing? I think it may be up and around this corner. I'm not exactly sure. This is the mesa over here. We're going to get a bunch of hardened clay here in a little bit just because I don't know how much we're going to really need, but we're just going to start grabbing maybe like, I don't know, we can go with like 10 stacks or something like that. It'll go decently fast because we have this really nice pickaxe. So we're actually going to jump off right here, and we're going to go ahead and start mining some clay. So I'm just choosing a random spot. We're going to go ahead and we're actually going to clear our inventory. Make a little stack. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to make, what I like to do when I want to grab a certain amount of blocks. So this is 9. And what I do is I just put this in here. So once all these stacks are filled up, it'll start filling in my inventory. So that's how I know how many stacks. So I don't have to like keep track of where it is, and I don't know, it keeps tracks for me. So what I want to do eventually is mining this right now is kind of slow, and this is what made me think of this. So already we have fought in the Wither. I did not partake in that. Cooper, he did that on his own, which is fine. I don't really care. I mean, there was a little bit of drama about not fighting it as a team, but that doesn't really matter. The Wither isn't really too big of a deal. Neither is the End Dragon, but we are going to fight the End Dragon. We have found the end portal, and we do have the pearls to get there, but we want to wait until people are more set. I mean, it's not going to be too hard of a job if we bring like 15 people or 10 people into the Nether or into the end to fight the dragon. It's not going to be difficult. Task. But what's also nice about this 1.9 is once we initially fight it, we can fight it many times after that. Like, you can fight it, I don't even know how many times. I think you can fight it unlimited times, and you can just keep getting dragon eggs, and you can just keep getting the XP from it. You can keep getting, you can get like dragon's breath. I'm not exactly sure how you utilize that. I'm not sure what its use is for, but that's pretty cool. So we're eventually gonna, I guess, fight that. It's episode 3 right now, so we're probably gonna fight it towards closer to like episode 10. I'm not exactly sure. No one has really talked about it yet, and we have found the portal, as I said, and we do have the ender pearls for it. So I'm not exactly sure when we're gonna do it. But speaking of the Wither, is what that was a little bit of a tangent. I do want to get some wither skulls. I've been trying to, fight as many wither skeletons in the nether as I possibly can. It's getting a little difficult just because I really only have this sword. I would like to get a looting 3 sword. That would be really, I guess, beneficial because then I would have a better chance of getting the heads. Maybe I'll have to swing by Cooper and ask him because I know he has some remaining heads. Maybe he'll let us have some heads so that way we can buy him off him or something. I don't want him to just give it to me. I want him to I want to buy him off him if I can. Or maybe he can just, let me borrow a sword. I don't know. We'll see what we can. I want to get a wither here soon because I really would like a beacon and utilize that at my new base and just utilize it when I want to do things like this and grab a mass amount of blocks. So I'm going to finish up grabbing these blocks and then I'll meet you guys back over at the new base area. And there we go. So we got 10 full stacks, and then I guess a little bit of some. So let me empty out this inventory a little bit. I don't want that. Don't want that. We'll keep that. And so I guess we're gonna go head back all the way to the spawn base. I guess we just showed you a little bit of what we were gonna do over there. So we're gonna head all the way back to the spawn base, and then from there, I believe we're gonna go ahead and calculate all the materials that I'm gonna need for this tunnel, and then I guess we're gonna go ahead and we can do one more thing before the end of this episode, and we'll probably go over to the village and do some trading just to finish up the episode. So there we go. We're gonna finish mining this up real quick, and then we're gonna take some, I guess, measurements per se to figure out exactly how long this tunnel is. I never actually calculated how long this tunnel was, so we're gonna calculate that out. So that way it'll make it easier for us to calculate how many blocks exactly for every type of block that's in that tunnel that we're gonna need. So there we go. I'm gonna head back to base, and then that's where we're going to start calculating the blocks. So what I went ahead and did is I went ahead and I calculated roughly every single block that we're going to need and the amount of block that we're going to need. So this is the first list of what we're going to need, and we're going to need a crap ton of andesite. I have no idea we're going to get this much andesite. I'm pretty sure that's like a double chest of andesite. That is a lot of andesite. The blue glass is definitely achievable. Stone is definitely achievable. All of this stuff seems achievable. Packed ice, this will be achievable once we find the packed ice bomb. I'm not exactly sure where it is. I have this feeling though that it's going to be stupidly far away. I'm pretty sure those are a very rare biome. Stone is definitely going to be achievable. Redstone is definitely going to be achievable. Trapdoor is going to be achievable. And cobblestone is definitely going to be achievable. So everything's going to be achievable. Packed ice we're going to have to find. And then andesite, we might just have to ask other members if they'll donate some, or we can buy some from them. We're also going to have to just look really hard to get about double chest. Let me do this math right now exactly. So it's not a double chest. It's roughly just over a single chest. It's about this many spaces. It's basically an inventory full of andesite. That's a lot of andesite. So that's going to take us a little while to get. This isn't going to happen right away. We're going to try to shoot for next episode. We're not exactly sure if that'll happen. We may be able to get some progress done on it, and then we'll just have to complete it as we get more materials. So let's see. What do I really want to do for the rest of it? There's one other thing that actually I know what we're going to do for the rest of the episode. We were going to go ahead and we're going to go over to the village. Just one thing I want to say though. Sadly, in between episodes, the village that we were currently at, we were over there and it got zombie sieged. I totally forgot that was a thing, and almost all the villagers died. But one amazing thing though is the one villager that we really liked is still alive. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna jump over there really quick. We're gonna do some trades with him, and then I think we're gonna end the episode right after that. So we're actually headed over to that village right now. We got our inventory full of stuff. We actually have some stuff in this ender chest as well, because I don't think it would have all fit in my inventory. It probably would have. I just thought it'd be cool if I used an ender chest as like a backpack storage kind of thing. So we're gonna go over there, try to get as many emeralds as possible, and maybe get something out of it. I think there's still one librarian left. I'm not sure what his book trade is, but maybe if there's a good enough book trade, we'll take the book trade. If not, we'll just get out of there with the emeralds and save them up. We can also go ahead and check over at Cooper's area. I know he has some villagers, so we can maybe even check some of his villagers if they have good enough book trades. I was over there earlier, and I made sure there was all those villagers were saved. So if we don't have luck with book trades over at this village, we can go over to Cooper's area, check out and see if he has any book trades, and then after that we're gonna end the episode. So I'll meet you guys over at the village. One thing while I'm over here and I have my silk touch, I am going to grab some brown mushroom blocks because these are now useful. I've discovered in 1.9, since they're all sided texture, is to go ahead and use them as some sort of dirt since they have that brown. It works very well with coarse dirt, the the whatever you call it, the path blocks, and just any other, I guess terraforming. It just works really well. It's another idea that I really enjoy right now, so I'm just going to collect some of these, so if in any future projects I decide I want to use them, I'll just have them readily available. So we're going to go ahead and continue over to the village, and I'll catch you guys there. So we've made it over to the village, and this guy should still be locked inside this house. Yes, he is, so let's go ahead inside and say hello to him. Oh boy, that was actually not good. I need to get rid of that. Okay, so we're now safe inside. We got this villager. Let me put down this. This has the rest of the stuff that we need. So he is just our farmable items, so we don't have too many of those. What did I do with all of those? Oh, we put a rest in here. Okay, that's good. I was like, I thought I had more wheat. Okay, so we're going to try to get... Oh, there you go. That we only got 1 emerald, so... let's see. What do we need to refresh this guy? Well, let's try doing the rest of the trades before we refresh him. So... Potatoes. There we go. Max that one out. Carrots. Not maxed out yet. Max out that carrots. Nope, we're not even maxing out the carrots. Okay, so we did not max out the carrots. This did not reset anything. So we're going to go all the way to the very last trade. And boom. So if you guys don't know how villagers work, so basically how villagers work is, so all the trades before the very last trade, this trade right here, this last trade is always going to be your reset trade. You can do all the trades, and sometimes the trades up front will also reset the trades. So like when, as you saw earlier, once I put too many of this wheat in here, I got this red X saying I can't trade with him. Or like that, I got this red X says trade something else to unlock. So basically now he's locked. But if I were to do the last trade again, it would reset all of the trades. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to keep doing all this until we get as many emeralds as possible, and then we're going to get a couple cakes in return. So we're going to do this. So there we go. We locked that out, and then we're going to finish doing this, and then we're going to find our librarian. So we're over at this library, and I just realized I haven't actually traded with him, so I'm just going to trade with him once real quick. See if this will unlock some new trades, which it should. There we go. We unlocked some new trades. We're going to go ahead and do this last trade because the first book trade was really crappy. So there we go. Unlock this next trade. Should refresh him again. I want to see what his last book trade is. I really hope it's a good book trade. Like, I have no idea. I hope it's just an amazing book trade. So we're going to go ahead and grab this. Throw this glass on the ground. We don't need that. We also do not need this flint. What is he over there? I'm not sure what he is. I think he's just another farmer. So I'm going to go ahead and jump up here. Actually, one real quick thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and sleep the night away because I don't want to have to be interrupted by some mobs that'll let me sleep. I'm going to go ahead and sleep, and I'll catch you back in a sec. So there we go. We slept the night. Now let's go back to this villager, see what we can get out of him. So he really wants to leave. Let me go ahead and place this glass down just because I don't want it. I'm going to break it all because I don't want it to be there as well. Boom, just like that. Okay. So he really wants to get out, but we're not going to let him out because we need you, bro. We need your trades. Okay, so he unlocked a fortune one. That's a pretty crappy trade. I know that if you trade with the villagers enough, their book trades do reset. So one thing I might do, this is only going to cost me 7. Let me just do some of these real quick. It might actually be worth it to do that just because... I don't know, it just might be worth it. I get as many emeralds as I possibly can. This is taking a lot of paper to get stuff. Okay, let's go ahead, throw this down, break this, get some books out of it. Let's do a Prot 1 trade twice. Boom, like that. That should start resetting his book trades because you can only do book trades so many times before it resets them. So that's going to mean we're going to have to do another one. I'm not exactly sure how many times you have to do a book trade before it resets it, but I know you do have to do book trades multiple times until it resets the book trade. Did that reset your book trade, bro? Of course it did. Okay. Did not reset his book. Oh, we unlocked the name tag. That's actually really good. I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and do the name tag trade just because I don't really want it. So what is the... Ooh, there we go. Now he reset. So now he has projectile protection. I don't want that. What is this first book trade, though? Still Prot 1. That's not what I want, bro. I don't want that. I'm going to keep doing some of this, get more emeralds, just because I need them, because I can't trade without them. Let's wait until he resets, and then we're going to go ahead. Actually, let's go ahead and check what this guy is. He, I think, is just a farmer. No, he's a Fletcher. So what exactly is a Fletcher? Let me check what a Fletcher is. So I'm here checking what a Fletcher is, and basically he's useless. He only gets us arrows if we need them, which, you know, actually I might go ahead and buy a couple because I could use a couple arrows right now. So that's the only thing he's really useful is for arrows. Other than that, he's not really of much use for us. So I kind of want this name tag trade. I'm going to go ahead No, I don't want it. I want to save my emeralds just because I don't really see that as to be a very good trade. Why is this 18 diamond? Oh, it's because he has another book trade. So let's go ahead and try to do this one more book trade. Actually, I need books. So let's see. One of these one of these houses has got to have bookshelves. I think this one down here has bookshelves. Yes, it does. So we're gonna get some books out of this. This is a really easy way. If you're in one of these villages and you need books, you can just break one of the bookshelves and it turns into 3 books. So that's really nice. Bro, you need to stay in here so we can trade with you. Okay. Hopefully this resets his trades, and if this doesn't reset his trade, I'm going to do a little wiki searching and Google searching to see what exactly resets trades for these guys, or resets their book trades, because I would like a different type of book in here, just because it's not very good. So I did some wiki searching, and apparently I don't think there's like a manual way to reset this trade. This guy needs to cut it out. So there's no real way to just refresh it, so I'm actually just going to do this 2 more times because I can't actually combine all these books into making a Prot 3 book, I believe, or no, just, nope, I can't. Well, yes I do, so Prot 2, Prot 2, Prot 2, so that would be Prot 3. We're only 2 books away from having a Prot 4, so that may be a good enough idea. So let's see, did he unlock any new book trades? Still Fortune, still Projectile Protection, still Name Tag. So you know what I'm going to go ahead and do? I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to grab... So you know what I'm actually going to go ahead and do? I'm actually going to go ahead and grab 2 more books, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab 2 more of those Prot 1 books, just because we can turn those Prot 1 books into a Prot, whatever you call them. We can turn it into a Prot 4 book, so that's pretty good. So here we go. Let's throw this in here, get 2 more books. Actually, I only want 2. Go like that. 2 more books. Now we got... Oh, it only let us do 1. That's kind of annoying. So maybe this will reset his book trade now that we max it out. So let's go ahead and just throw in some paper. See what this does. Maybe this will reset his book trade. Let's see what it does. Let's see. It reset something. Didn't reset the book trade. Interesting. Okay. So it reset this. Did not reset his book trade though. What? Come on, bro. Let's see. What is this another thing that we can do? I don't want to do the max ones because those are pretty expensive. We'll do this glass one maybe. This will reset maybe. Let's see. Does that reset for us? Nope. No, it does not. Okay, so he is not resetting for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I'll do this name tag trade just because for the lulz. I mean, now I have a name tag, so it's not terrible. There you go. He reset. What else did we gain? We gained nothing. So he still has Projectile Protection, still has Fortune 1. He still has Prot 1. I don't understand. Why would anybody want a Prot 1? So there we go. We have enough books to make a Prot 4 book. We did dive last time in between episodes. Whatever, that's fine. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get another Prot 4. This time we're going to hopefully not die. How I died last time is I fell in the Nether. Right outside of our portal for some reason there was a hole in the floor and I fell straight down in lava. Didn't actually have this fire resistant pot that I do now have on it. So, you know, that was kind of a little, it kind of sucked, but whatever. Oh, we need to reset this trade one more time so that way we can go ahead and we can grab the last of our paper trades. So there we go, grab that. Now we have some more glass. That glass will actually become useful because we can dye this glass to make that new thing that we wanted. We can add that to our collection for our tunnels. So let me do, yep, nothing has changed. So we're actually going to go ahead, finish up this paper trade, pop over to, now we're not going to pop over to Cooper's base just this episode, just because it's kind of far away. We'll do it in a future episode when we decide to make a villager breeder. With that, I do have some secret plans that are in the works that will eventually affect everybody on the server, which will in a positive effect. So we're going to go ahead, head over to the base where we're going to go ahead and make that Prot 4 chestplate, and then we're going to bring the episode to a wrap. Alrighty then, we're back at the base. Let's see how much it costs to put these together. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then put these 2 together. So it's going to be costing 5. Let's see. Oh, we're just shy. So we're actually not going to go ahead and we're going to get the levels this time. So we're going to throw this ender chest back down. This is our only ender chest. So throw this back down. Throw these in here. Throw this wonderful pickaxe back in here. And then I think that's good. Throw these emeralds back in here. And we'll throw this name tag in here. Like So there we go. So our ender chest is kind of full. We're going to clean that out probably next episode or in between episodes. But as always, guys, I would like to thank you guys for watching this episode. This episode was kind of all over the place a little bit, but in next episode, we're going to go ahead and we're going to finish that tunnel up, or at least start some major progress on that tunnel. I'm going to gather some materials in between episodes so we can pow out that, or just smash out that tunnel and get it all done, so that we have a beautiful way to our new base, and then eventually we can start moving episodes over there, and we can start, I guess, making and getting our building oriented into episodes, I guess. So as always, guys, I love you all. See you guys later. Peace out.